All right, here we go. Clap it. Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Hero, and this is Coding with Strangers. And I want to talk about something. You know, I'm always worried when companies want to do something new without doing what they already do well. But then there's a part of me that's also very upset when I don't see innovation. And I realize 9 times out of 10, I'm talking out both sides of my ass. I'm big enough and man enough to realize that sometimes I'm the problem, okay? And when you have enough ability to reflect upon yourself, it enlightens you to things that you might not have been aware of or cognizantly paying attention. So in this example, we have a situation where YouTube, one of the biggest streaming platforms, one of the biggest video hosting platforms, one of the biggest live streaming platforms. But notice how I said one of the biggest. They're not the biggest or best at any one thing. They've had a head start on TikTok as far as digestible content. They picked up the shorts reel, and they're going to be letting those shorts reels go after a little bit. Short form content just doesn't thrive on YouTube because it's not intuitive. Long form content, people who publish here get punished because God forbid, if you have 15 seconds of someone's song or video and they claim it, even if they're not the rights owner, your whole entire 2-hour long video on the building blocks of Python is completely it's no longer yours. You can't monetize it. And then you turn to their live streaming features and they have their own issues. The discoverability on YouTube as far as live streaming is concerned is borderline dog water. But with all those things that they're not able to do, I know what they said they can do. YouTube wants to roll out the ability for you to play video games on their platform. Hey, clap it up. This is great. Let's see what the all-seeing eye of YouTube foresees what gaming should be like on a streaming platform. YouTube rolls out its new playable games to all users. Once exclusive to YouTube Premium members, playable includes over 75 games you can play directly on YouTube. Everybody's getting into gaming these days. Watch your mouth. YouTube joins the slowly growing list of companies with gaming invitations, rolls out its playable program across mobile and desktop. To play, simply visit YouTube website or Android iOS app and look for the playables in the sidebar. YouTube will let players save their progress and keep track of the high score. There are over 75 games to choose from, including chess, crossword games, to more popular casual mobile titles like Angry Birds Showdown, Trivia, Crack, and Cut the Rope. Oh man, when I heard that they had 75 games coming out, I was like, okay, what studio did they partner with? No, they just opened up an app store, and not a good one, it doesn't sound like. I thought at least give me the original Angry Birds. You gave me Angry Birds Showdown? Oh no. YouTube began its foray into gaming last year, offering playables to YouTube Premium subscribers. At initially phase had far fewer games and was only around a relatively limited amount of time, with the phase wrapping up in March of this year. Offering a slate of casual games has become one of the more popular ways that tech companies are using to lure in or keep subscribers. Oh, so New York Times, Hertz, and even Netflix have all added games as a part of their regular services. Even YouTube parent company Google tried its hand in gaming in 2019. Google Stadia, cloud gaming subscription service. After a little more than 3 years, Google shut down Stadia in 2023. First and foremost, I'm going to say what everyone else is thinking. And if you're not thinking like this, you're probably still in the Matrix. Get out. You could literally play these games if you go to angrybirds.com, they'll give you a way to play their game. I am baffled that YouTube thinks it's about to sneak into this world, because if you're this only, maybe you have an argument for this on your phone, on your desktop. Hey, I want to play Angry Birds on my desktop, even though there's 100 other ways I could do it. But if you have an iPhone or an Android phone and you log into your YouTube and then plug into your YouTube gaming profile to play Angry Birds, my question is, What's stopping you from just downloading Angry Birds onto your phone as an app? It's an app in your app store. All these games that they are mentioning are literally games in their app store. There's nothing exclusive about any of these games. So what does this tell me? Well, two things. One, they tried to do this as a paid service. They gave it to people who were subscribed to YouTube Premium. I'm subscribed to YouTube Premium only because it comes free with my phone services or whatever my internet service is. Two, they took it off the premium and they've now they're trying it with everybody. And I'm guessing that the lore here is, in Angry Birds, you have timers on how many times you can use certain birds. So if you want those timers to go away, you pay the subscription to get in. But if you just go to the internet, you can play these games in infinite loop. If you download the app, you can play on infinite loop. So the allure doesn't strike me. Giving away a bunch of free shit packaged into one place might work if the free stuff, you have to go far to get it. If I had to play 3 games on this platform, 3 games on this platform, 3 games, I'd probably pay to bundle all the free stuff together. But that's not even the case. I can download all of these games from one place into my cell phone on 1, 2, 3 devices. It's 75 games. I could divide them up into 25 and have 25 games on each one and never bat an eye. So the amount of energy and effort they put into this is mind-boggling. And this is sort of the residue of the Stadia, which they tried in 2019 and closed in 2023. You want to know who else has been trying their foray into gaming? Another place who tried this, Facebook Gaming. A rival Twitch dominates the market. Facebook will shutter its standalone gaming app. They tried to not only incorporate this to make this like the place where they go to put games on for everything. This is not only a place that they tried to make the games work and stuff like that they tried to make everything function and flow together, but the video games that they are trying to push on Facebook were very similar. They were handheld games, Candy Crush, and things of that assortment. These aren't games that you need Facebook to play. So it didn't work for Facebook, and they shuttered this back in 2022 when they launched it back in 2017 as a rival to Twitch, right? And let's talk about some of the things that, if YouTube did better, they would gain a lot more subscription. YouTube's discoverability on the internet is dog water. If you are live streaming on YouTube, which is what I'm doing right now, so you could literally leave this stream right now and go to my YouTube page and watch this, you would see my stream. But literally, people who follow me and have all the alerts on don't get the alerts. People who are searching for specific keywords don't get the videos. If people don't understand how to use your product, you don't get an opportunity to expose your product. Why is this a problem? Because one of the great things about Twitch is that users can come in and find niche groups of people that are live talking in real time. Imagine for a second if you couldn't find your favorite streamer, how useless this app would immediately be. It's not a hard thing to imagine, because when you look over here at YouTube, that's the same situation. On Twitch, I have 7,000 followers. On YouTube, I'm barely breaking 700. I post at the same rate, and I even post more on YouTube. And I've recently heard about the algorithm and how that can navigate things. But to know that people can instantaneously find something that they're interested in on Twitch without thinking about the biggest, oldest version of video content, and that's not the first option, is crazy. The awesome fact is that if you search for something on YouTube, on Google, it won't give you a YouTube answer. It'll give you a Twitch answer if it's available. And that's sort of the dichotomy that it faces. That's the issue that YouTube has. It is it's fascinating to hear and see how much they want to be part of these multiple ecosystems to try and generate revenue, when if they just did what they were doing doing better, they'd be so much better off for it, because they could make money off of streamers who garnered enough money to raise money. So every time you subscribe to me on YouTube, you could run ads on YouTube. You could do all of those things. They have everything is set up for you to do it there, but the one thing they don't have set up for us is discoverability. Thus, the growth on YouTube is extremely small, which makes you viewers, content creators, and the likes who are below that 1,000 follower threshold chagrin and shuck at trying to even grow on there. It's a process, it's difficult, and you only have 1 year to accomplish that goal. Now, am I being a little bit of a baby? Sure. Woe is me. No one wants to follow me on YouTube, but guess what? You can change that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Are you going to be playing Angry Birds, Flappy Bird on YouTube? Probably not. Tell me why not? Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, find that Patreon down there.